Hope is a powerful force, a divine promise that speaks to the deepest parts of our souls. And today, I want to explore the nature of hope with you. Imagine standing in the middle of a storm, the wind howling, rain pelting down, and in that chaos, there's a flicker of light, a whisper of assurance that tells you everything is going to be all right. That's hope. It's not just a feeling, it's an anchor that keeps us grounded when life tries to sweep us away. Hope is what helps us get out of bed in the morning and face the challenges of the day. It's the belief that no matter how dark the night may seem, the dawn will come. The divine promise of hope is about recognizing that we are never truly alone in our struggles. When we feel lost, when we feel overwhelmed, that's when hope shines brightest. It reminds us that there is a purpose behind our pain, that our trials are not in vain. Think about the times in your life when you faced adversity. Maybe it was a loss, a setback, or a moment of doubt that made you question everything. In those moments, did you not find a small voice within you urging you to keep going? That voice is hope, and it comes from a source far greater than ourselves. To understand the nature of hope, we must first acknowledge its roots in faith. Hope and faith go hand in hand. When we have faith, we open our hearts to the possibilities that lie ahead. Faith allows us to trust in something beyond our circumstances, to believe that there's a divine plan in motion, even when we can't see it. It's that trust that fuels our hope, giving it strength and depth. Think about the stories in the scripture stories that remind us of the power of hope. Job endured unimaginable suffering, yet held on to hope, believing that his circumstances would change. He knew that beyond the pain lay a promise, a divine assurance that his story was not over. Hope is also about perspective. It's about seeing the silver lining in the darkest of clouds. When we shift our focus from what we lack to what we have, we create space for hope to flourish. Instead of viewing challenges as insurmountable obstacles, we can see them as opportunities for growth and transformation. When we embrace this mindset, we start to recognize that every setback is a setup for a comeback. It's in our struggles that we often discover our true strength and resilience. The nature of hope teaches us that it's okay to feel lost sometimes. It's okay to question and to seek answers. Hope is not about denying our feelings, it's about acknowledging them and allowing them to guide us toward a deeper understanding of ourselves and our purpose. When we allow ourselves to feel, to be vulnerable, we open the door to hope. We create space for healing, for growth, and for connection. Community plays a vital role in nurturing hope. We were never meant to walk this journey alone. The beauty of community is that it allows us to share our burdens, to lean on one another when the weight feels too heavy. When we surround ourselves with people who uplift and inspire us, we create an environment where hope can thrive. Together, we can support each other in times of doubt and uncertainty. Think about the early church, facing persecution, yet standing united, encouraging one another through prayer and love. They understood the power of hope in community. As we navigate through life, let's remember that hope is not passive, it requires action. It's not enough to simply wish for better days ahead, we must actively seek them. This means taking steps, however small, towards our goals and dreams. When we live with intention and purpose, we are actively participating in the divine promise of hope. Each step we take, each action we pursue, no matter how minor, is a declaration of our belief in a brighter future. Hope also calls us to serve others. When we extend a helping hand to those in need, we amplify hope in our communities. When we lift others, we lift ourselves in the process. There's a profound truth in the idea that we are all interconnected. Our individual hopes are part of a larger tapestry of hope that weaves through humanity. Each act of kindness, each word of encouragement, contributes to the collective hope that can change lives. In moments of despair, we can draw strength from the divine promise of hope. It's a reminder that we are not defined by our circumstances, we are defined by how we respond to them. Every time we choose to believe in a better tomorrow, we reaffirm our commitment to hope. We reclaim our power. We take control of our narratives. As we move forward, let's cultivate an attitude of hope. Let's practice gratitude daily, recognizing the blessings that surround us, no matter how small. When we focus on what we have rather than what we lack, we shift our perspective. We begin to see opportunities instead of obstacles. This shift is powerful. It creates a ripple effect that can change not only our lives, but the lives of those around us. Hope is a journey, not a destination. it's about progress, not perfection. There will be days when we stumble, when hope feels distant. But in those moments, we must remember that it's okay to reach out for help. It's okay to seek support from our communities. It's okay to lean on our faith. We are all in this together. And together, we can lift each other up. As we wrap up this exploration of hope, I want to remind you that the God of hope is always with you. No matter how dark your path may seem, there is a light waiting to guide you through. Embrace that hope, nurture it, and share it with others. Let it be a beacon of light in your life and the lives of those around you. Remember, hope is not just a feeling. It's a promise, a divine promise that you are never alone, that your story is still being written, and that brighter days are ahead. Thank you for being part of this journey today. Keep believing, keep hoping, and keep shining your light. Today, I want to talk about a powerful concept that intertwines hope and action, a force that can transform our lives, faith in action. Picture this, you're standing at a crossroads, faced with a choice that could change everything. The road ahead is uncertain, the challenge is daunting, and fear tries to pull you back into your comfort zone. But deep inside, there's a flicker of hope, a whisper urging you to step forward, to believe that something greater is guiding you. That's faith in action. It's about taking those steps, even when the path is unclear, trusting that you're not alone in this journey. Faith is not just a belief, it's a commitment to act on that belief, to move forward with confidence. When we talk about faith in action, we must first acknowledge that faith is often tested in the crucible of adversity. It's easy to believe when everything is going well, but what about when the storms of life hit? In those moments, our faith is called to rise, to become our anchor amidst chaos. Think about the stories of those who faced incredible odds and refused to back down. They didn't just sit and wait for change to happen, they took action. They moved forward, often with nothing but their faith and determination to guide them. Let's consider a few examples. There's the story of a single mother working multiple jobs to provide for her children, facing financial hardships. Yet each day she rises with a smile, believing that a better future awaits. She is a testament to faith in action, showing her children that hope is not merely a dream, it's something we actively pursue. Or think of an individual battling illness, drawing strength from their faith, refusing to let their circumstances define them. They fight, they push through pain, and they inspire others along the way. This is what faith in action looks like. It's about embodying hope, letting it fuel our decisions, our actions, and our attitudes. Now, let's talk about the importance of community in this journey. We are not meant to walk this path alone. Our faith is amplified when we come together, supporting one another in our struggles. When we share our stories, our victories, and even our failures, we create a tapestry of hope that binds us together. Think about it, when you see someone else take a leap of faith, it ignites something within you, doesn't it? It inspires you to act, to believe that if they can do it, so can you. This is the beauty of community. It's a reminder that we are all interconnected, that our journeys, while unique, resonate with one another. Faith in action also teaches us to embrace vulnerability. When we take a leap, we expose ourselves to the possibility of failure. But here's the truth, failure is not the end, it's a part of the journey. It's through our failures that we learn, grow, and ultimately become stronger. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we create space for hope to flourish. It's in those moments of uncertainty that our faith is truly tested. And it's in those moments that we can rise to new heights. Let's not forget that action is a choice. Every day we have the power to choose how we respond to our circumstances. We can choose to let fear paralyze us, or we can choose to act in faith. Each choice we make shapes our reality. When we take action, even in the smallest ways, we send a powerful message to ourselves and the universe. We believe in what's possible. We believe in our dreams, our goals, and our potential. Now let's talk about the practical steps we can take to put our faith into action. It starts with setting intentions. What do you want to achieve? What dreams do you have that feel just out of reach? Write them down, visualize them, and create a plan. But remember, it's not enough to just plan, you must act. Take that first step, however small. It could be making a phone call, sending an email, or simply researching what it takes to get started. Every action counts. Another crucial aspect of faith in action is resilience. Life will throw challenges our way, that's a given. But how we respond to those challenges defines our journey. When we encounter obstacles, instead of seeing them as roadblocks, we can view them as opportunities to pivot, to adjust our course, and to keep moving forward. Resilience is about getting back up every time we fall, knowing that each setback brings us one step closer to our goals. As you embark on this journey, it's important to surround yourself with positivity. Seek out those who inspire you, who lift you up and challenge you to be your best self. Negativity can drain our energy and cloud our vision, while positivity fuels our faith and propels us into action. Find your tribe, those who share your values and dreams, and let their energy ignite your own. Faith in action is also about service. When we serve others, we expand our horizons and deepen our understanding of what it means to be human. It connects us to our purpose and reminds us that we are all part of something greater. Whether it's volunteering, mentoring, or simply offering a listening ear to someone in need, each act of service is a powerful reminder of our shared humanity. It enriches our lives and reinforces the belief that we can make a difference, no matter how small. As we wrap up, I want you to carry this message with you. Faith is not just a feeling, it's a call to action. It's about believing in what you cannot see and having the courage to pursue it anyway. It's about taking steps, however small, toward your dreams and trusting that you are guided every step of the way. When you put your faith into action, you open doors you never knew existed. You create opportunities for growth, connection, and transformation. So the next time you stand at that crossroads, remember the power of faith in action. Choose to step forward with hope, knowing that the journey is just as important as the destination. Thank you for being here today. Keep believing, keep acting, and let your faith guide you to greatness. Imagine a world where people come together, supporting one another, lifting each other up in times of need. That's not just a dream, it's a reality we can create together. Hope is a powerful force, but it's even more powerful when shared. When we uplift each other, we ignite a spark that can transform not only our lives, but the lives of those around us. Think about the times you felt lost or overwhelmed. It's in those moments that a kind word, a helping hand, or a supportive friend made all the difference. That's the essence of community. It's about being there for one another, offering strength and encouragement when it's needed most. Building a community rooted in hope begins with connection. We have to reach out to one another, break down the walls of isolation, and create spaces where people feel safe to share their struggles and triumphs. Connection doesn't have to be grand. It can start with a simple hello, a smile, or a genuine conversation. When we take the time to truly listen to each other, we create an atmosphere of trust and understanding. We allow others to be seen and heard, and in doing so, we remind them that they matter. Each of us carries a unique story, and when we share those stories, we weave a tapestry of experiences that strengthens our bonds. As we build this community, it's essential to foster an environment of inclusivity. Everyone deserves to feel like they belong. We must celebrate our differences, recognizing that our diversity enriches our experiences. When we embrace each other's unique backgrounds, perspectives, and talents, we create a powerful synergy that propels us forward. It's in this diversity that we find strength, innovation, and resilience. No one should ever feel like they're on the sidelines. We are all players in this game of life, and each of us has a role to play. Now, let's talk about the power of vulnerability in community building. It's okay to show our scars, to be open about our struggles. When we share our vulnerabilities, we invite others to do the same. This is where real connection happens. It takes courage to be vulnerable, but it also fosters empathy. When we see someone else's pain, we begin to understand our shared humanity. We realize that we are not alone in our struggles, and that shared understanding can become a powerful foundation for hope. Vulnerability is not a weakness, it's a strength. It allows us to build deeper, more meaningful relationships. As we uplift each other through hope, we also need to be intentional about our actions. Small gestures can have a huge impact. A simple act of kindness, a compliment, a thank you, or offering your time can brighten someone's day and remind them that hope exists. It doesn't always take a grand gesture to create change. When we make a habit of uplifting others, we cultivate a culture of positivity that spreads like wildfire. Just imagine if everyone committed to doing one kind act each day. The ripple effect would be extraordinary, touching lives in ways we can't even imagine. Let's also remember the role of encouragement in our communities. We must cheer each other on, celebrate successes, and provide support during setbacks. When someone takes a leap of faith, whether it's starting a new job, pursuing a passion, or taking a risk, we should be their loudest supporters. Our encouragement can be the wind beneath their wings, helping them soar higher than they ever thought possible. When we celebrate each other's victories, no matter how small, we reinforce the belief that we're all in this together. It's important to acknowledge that building community is not without its challenges. We may face disagreements, misunderstandings, and conflicts, but this is where the power of communication comes in. Open, honest dialogue is key to resolving issues and strengthening our bonds. We must create spaces where everyone feels comfortable expressing their thoughts and feelings. When we communicate with respect and empathy, we build bridges rather than walls. Conflict can be an opportunity for growth, a chance to understand each other better and emerge stronger as a community. Now, let's talk about the future. As we strive to uplift each other through hope, we must also be mindful of the legacy we leave behind. What kind of community do we want to build for future generations? It starts with us. We have the power to shape the narrative, to instill values of compassion, kindness, and resilience in those who come after us. By modeling these behaviors, we inspire others to do the same. Imagine a world where kindness is the norm, where helping one another is not just an act but a way of life. That's the kind of world we can create when we come together in hope. As we move forward, let's commit to being active participants in our communities. Engage in local initiatives, volunteer your time, and lend a listening ear to those who need it. Be a source of light in someone's life. Every small effort counts, and together we can create waves of change. Let's harness the power of our collective hope to uplift one another, to create a community where everyone feels valued, supported, and loved. In closing, remember that building community is a journey, not a destination. It requires continuous effort, compassion, and understanding. As we uplift each other through hope, we create a legacy of strength and resilience that can withstand any storm. Together, we can rise, not just as individuals, but as a united force, ready to face whatever challenges come our way. So let's take that first step today. Reach out, connect, and uplift. The world needs your light, and together we can illuminate the path for ourselves and for others. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Keep believing in the power of hope and keep lifting each other up. Today, I want to share with you the transformative power of living with hope and the daily practices that can help us embrace a hopeful future. Hope is not just a feeling, it's a way of life, a mindset that empowers us to face challenges with courage and resilience. Picture this: every morning you wake up and look out at a world filled with possibilities, believing that each day holds the potential for something great. That's what hope can do for us. It shifts our perspective, allowing us to see opportunities where others see obstacles. But how do we cultivate this hope in our everyday lives? It starts with intentional practices that nurture our spirit and uplift our hearts. One of the most powerful daily practices we can adopt is gratitude. Taking a moment each day to reflect on what we're thankful for can dramatically change our outlook. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have, reminding us of the blessings that surround us. It could be something as simple as a warm cup of coffee in the morning, the laughter of a friend, or the beauty of nature. When we consciously acknowledge these moments, we begin to build a reservoir of positivity that can sustain us during tough times. So, each morning, take a few minutes to write down or verbally express 3 things you're grateful for. This simple practice can ground you and set a hopeful tone for the day ahead. Another essential practice is setting intentions. At the start of each day, take a moment to think about what you want to achieve. It doesn't have to be monumental. It can be as small as choosing to smile more or reaching out to someone you haven't spoken to in a while. Setting intentions gives us direction and purpose. When we wake up with a clear focus, we empower ourselves to take proactive steps toward our goals. It's like charting a course for a journey. Without a destination, we might drift aimlessly. But with intention, we steer ourselves toward a hopeful future. Mindfulness is another crucial practice that can help us embrace hope. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in worries about the future or regrets from the past. Mindfulness teaches us to stay present, to fully experience the here and now. Take a moment each day to breathe deeply, to observe your surroundings, and to connect with your feelings. Whether it's through meditation, a walk in nature, or simply sitting quietly, these moments of mindfulness can create a sense of peace and clarity. When we are present, we can appreciate life's small joys and recognize the hope that exists in every moment. Let's not underestimate the power of positive affirmations. What we tell ourselves shapes our reality. When we speak words of encouragement, we nurture our hopes and dreams. Start each day by affirming your worth and potential. Say it out loud: I am capable. I am deserving of happiness. I will make progress today. These affirmations can act as a powerful reminder of our strengths and aspirations. When we reinforce our beliefs with positivity, we create a foundation of hope that supports us through life's ups and downs. Another practice to consider is connecting with others. Hope thrives in community. Reach out to friends, family, or even acquaintances who inspire you. Share your hopes and dreams and listen to theirs. There's a unique power in shared experiences. It reminds us that we're not alone in our struggles. When we lift each other up, we cultivate an environment where hope can flourish. Attend community events, volunteer, or simply engage in conversations that uplift your spirit. These connections are essential in fostering a hopeful outlook. Moreover, let's talk about the importance of resilience. Life will present challenges, but how we respond to them defines our journey. Cultivating resilience means developing the ability to bounce back from setbacks. When faced with adversity, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow? This shift in mindset can transform challenges into opportunities for growth. Embrace the idea that setbacks are not failures, they are stepping stones toward your goals. By reframing our perspective on adversity, we reinforce our hope and determination to keep moving forward. Engaging in acts of kindness is another powerful practice to cultivate hope. When we do something good for others, we not only uplift their spirits, but we also fill our own hearts with joy. It could be as simple as lending a listening ear, volunteering, or even smiling at a stranger. These small acts create ripples of positivity that spread throughout our communities. When we contribute to the well-being of others, we reinforce our belief in the goodness of humanity and the hope for a better future. We should also embrace creativity as a practice of hope. Whether through writing, painting, music, or any form of artistic expression, creativity allows us to channel our emotions and thoughts into something beautiful. It's a powerful way to process our experiences and dreams. Engaging in creative activities can spark inspiration and remind us of the limitless possibilities that lie ahead. Don't be afraid to explore your creative side. It can be a source of hope and healing. Additionally, self-care is crucial in our journey toward embracing hope. We cannot pour from an empty cup. Taking care of our physical, emotional, and mental well-being is essential for fostering a hopeful mindset. This might mean setting aside time for exercise, indulging in a favorite hobby, or simply taking a moment to relax and recharge. When we prioritize self-care, we strengthen our resilience and create a foundation for hope to thrive. As we navigate through life, let's also be mindful of the information we consume. In today's world, we are constantly bombarded with news and social media that can be overwhelming and often negative. Be selective about what you allow into your mind and heart. Surround yourself with positivity, whether it's through uplifting content, motivational books, or inspiring podcasts. Fill your mind with messages that uplift and encourage hope rather than those that drain your spirit. Finally, let's remember the importance of dreaming big. Hope is intricately tied to our dreams and aspirations. Take the time to visualize your future, to imagine the life you desire. What does it look like? What steps do you need to take to get there? Dreaming allows us to set our sights high and strive for something greater. Embrace your ambitions and don't be afraid to pursue them wholeheartedly. Your dreams are valid, and with hope and action, they can become your reality. In closing, living with hope is a daily practice, a commitment to embracing the possibilities that life offers. By incorporating gratitude, mindfulness, positive affirmations, community engagement, resilience, acts of kindness, creativity, self-care, and big dreaming into our lives, we can cultivate an environment where hope thrives. Remember, hope is not passive, it's a dynamic force that propels us forward. So let's make the choice every day to live with hope, to lift ourselves and others, and to create a brighter future for all. Thank you for being here today. Keep shining, keep hoping, and keep believing in the possibilities that await you. As we draw this journey of hope to a close, I want you to take a moment and really reflect on the power of the practices we've discussed today. Living with hope is not a one-time event, it's a commitment, a lifestyle choice that we make every single day. It's about embracing the idea that each morning brings new possibilities, and each moment is an opportunity to grow, connect, and uplift ourselves and those around us. When we practice gratitude, we train our minds to focus on abundance rather than scarcity. By setting intentions, we create a roadmap for our lives, guiding us toward our dreams. Mindfulness allows us to fully engage with the present, helping us appreciate the beauty of each moment, while positive affirmations remind us of our worth and potential. Building connections with others is crucial because hope thrives in community. We gain strength when we share our experiences and lift each other up. When we show vulnerability, we invite others to do the same, creating a space where empathy flourishes. And remember, resilience is not just about bouncing back, it's about learning and growing from our challenges. Every setback is a setup for a comeback, and every obstacle can become a stepping stone toward greater things. Acts of kindness, no matter how small, ripple out and create waves of positivity in our communities. These moments remind us that we are all part of something bigger. When we engage in creative expression, we tap into our innate ability to dream and envision a hopeful future. Self-care is our way of honoring ourselves, ensuring that we have the strength and energy to pursue our dreams and uplift others. Let's also be intentional about the information we consume. In a world that often emphasizes negativity, we have the power to choose what we allow into our hearts and minds. Surround yourself with uplifting messages, engage with content that inspires you, and seek out those who light your path. Dreaming big is where hope begins to take shape. When we visualize our future, we empower ourselves to take actionable steps toward making those dreams a reality. Our dreams are valid and they deserve our dedication and belief. So as you move forward from this moment, carry these practices with you. Make a conscious decision to live with hope. Share your journey with others and encourage them to do the same. Let's create a culture of hope and positivity that spreads like wildfire. When we lift each other up, we strengthen our communities and pave the way for a brighter future. Thank you for being here today and for taking the time to reflect on these important practices. Your presence and commitment to embracing hope matter. Remember that each of you carries the light of possibility within you. Keep shining, keep dreaming, and keep believing in a hopeful future. Together we can create a world filled with hope, resilience, and endless possibilities. Thank you.